each time like a grand old oak. Happy birthday, old folk.
Hi everybody, how are you today? Do you know what? When this plays and you get to see it, it might actually be my birthday. My birthday is October 2nd, and tomorrow I'm going to be 71. That's, count with me, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71. So this is my last day of being 70, and I found a couple of birthday books. This one is called A Secret for Grandma's Birthday. Do you like secrets? Yes, secrets are fun. A Secret for Grandma's Birthday. I love visiting grandmother, said Elizabeth. It's her birthday next month, said Edward. What are you making for her? It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. I love the smell of grandmother's house, said Elizabeth. Are you making a lavender sachet for her birthday, asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. Elizabeth likes to keep secrets, doesn't she? I love grandmother's apple cookies, said Elizabeth. Are you making pot holders for her birthday, asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. He's trying to get the secret out of her. I love grandmother's blueberry jam, said Elizabeth. Are you making a basket for her birthday, asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. I love the way grandmother spoils us, said Elizabeth. Are you making a fluffy pillow for her birthday? Asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. I love grandmother's stories, said Elizabeth. Are you making a bookend for her birthday? Asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. Well, I love grandmother's back rub, said Elizabeth. Are you making a soap dish for her birthday? Asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. She's not going to tell, is she? I love it when grandmother lets us stay up late, said Elizabeth. Are you making a lampshade for her birthday? Asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. They're getting to stay up late. I love grandmother's pretty pink apron, said Elizabeth. Are you making pink wrapping paper for her birthday? Asked Edward. It's a secret, replied Elizabeth. There's Grandma on her bike. Whee! I love how grandmother combs out her long white hair at night, said Elizabeth. Are you knitting a headband for her birthday? Asked Edward. I told you it's a secret, replied Elizabeth. What are you making grandmother for her birthday? Asked Elizabeth. What do you think? Edward replied. It's a secret. So let's see. For her birthday, Elizabeth gave grandmother a lavender sachet, a pair of pot holders, a basket, a fluffy pillow, a bookend, a soap dish, a lampshade, wrapping paper, and a knitted headband. Grandmother hugged and kissed her. She had tears in her eyes. I made everything myself, Grandma, said Elizabeth. Oh, look at that. How wonderful. I have a poem for your birthday, Grandma, said Edward. Here it is. We love visiting you, Grandma. We love the smell of your house, Grandma. Grandma, we love your apple cookies, and Grandma, we love your blueberry jam. We love the way you spoil us, Grandma. We love your stories, Grandma. We love your back rubs, and Grandma, we love it when you let us stay up late. We love your pretty pink apron, Grandma, and we love how you comb out your long white hair at night, Grandma. But especially, we love you, Grandma. Happy birthday, dear Grandma. Happy birthday to you. Wasn't that a nice poem that Edward wrote? Grandmother hugged and kissed him, and she had tears in her eyes. I wrote it all by myself, Grandma, said Edward. And look at that big cake. This is my happiest birthday, said Grandmother. And the cake says, Happy Birthday, Grandmother. And if you go back a page, can you see all the candles on Grandma's cake? Oh my goodness, I wonder if she's older than I am. Oh, what a happy birthday. And this one is Happy Birthday, Unicorn. Happy Birthday, Unicorn. I hope it's a nice one for Unicorn. Happy birthday, Unicorn. Oh no, groaned Rabbit one morning as he looked at his calendar. It's Unicorn's birthday next week. She's the oldest citizen in town. We have to do something about it. And he ran to his telephone and he began calling everybody. That kind of reminds me of my friend Winona. She just turned 106 in September, so she was like one of the oldest citizens in our town. Oh no, groaned Unicorn the same morning as she looked at her calendar. It's my birthday next week and oh, I can feel it in my bones. Just because I'm so old, they all think they have to give me a boring banquet. A boring banquet with boring speeches. But I'd like to have some fun. Oh no, groaned everybody as Rabbit called them up. Not a boring banquet with boring speeches. I can't stand banquets. I can't stand speeches, grumbled Moose. Why can't we just give her a party and have some fun? That's what I say. We have to show proper respect, said Rabbit. And anyway, old folks enjoy that sort of thing. Well, I think Unicorn's too old for excitement, said Hippo. It wouldn't be healthy at her age. I'd like to have some fun and excitement this year, said Unicorn. Not a boring banquet. And I bet they'll serve boring, soft food. Poor Unicorn. But why do we have to have boring, soft food, complained Elephant. Why can't we have something solid like peanut butter sandwiches and potato chips? Because old folks don't eat that, cried Rabbit. Peanut butter sticks to their mouth and potato chips have sharp points when you bite them. Nuts, cried Elephant. Nuts would be delicious. And dips with chips. That would be fun for a change. You know old folks don't like change, said Rabbit. We have to stick to soft foods. Oh my, how I'd like a change for my birthday, sighed Unicorn. If it were up to me, I'd give a party with peanut butter sandwiches and potato chips and nuts and all kinds of chips and dips and music and dancing and lots of noise, and then I'd take everybody for a ride in a helicopter. Whee! I wonder what I should give Unicorn for her birthday, said Quail. Should I buy her a record? But what if she doesn't have a record player? That doesn't matter, sniffed Xerxes. Old folks don't like noise, so you shouldn't buy her a record. Buy her some yarn for knitting. What if she doesn't knit? Asked Quail. Old folks always knit, declared Xerxes. How else would babies get their sweaters? Oh, said Quail. Oh, said Unicorn, I can see it now. First we'll eat boring, soft food, and then they'll give me presents. They'll all give me yarn for knitting, and I can't stand knitting. Drats! Just then Zebra zipped by on his skateboard. Happy birthday, Unicorn, he shouted. I'm not sure it's happy, sighed Unicorn. Things aren't what they used to be. What things? Asked Zebra. Oh, my birthdays used to be fun, said Unicorn. I'd like to have a party, and I'd like to sing and dance and whoop it up. Well, why not? Laughed Zebra. But how? Said Unicorn. If everyone wants to give me a banquet, how can I spoil their fun? It's your birthday, called Zebra as he skated away. Maybe you should do what you like. Oh dear, said Unicorn. In the park, the Unicorn Banquet Committee was having a meeting when Zebra zipped by. Nice day for a party, called Zebra. No, it isn't, grumbled Elephant. It's boring planning speeches and soft food. Yes, smiled Zebra. Why are you doing that? Well, that's the way things have always been done, sniffed Xerxes. Unicorn expects it. Oh, Zebra did a handstand. Maybe things are not what they used to be, he said. They're worse, cried Elephant. How do you know Unicorn wants a banquet anyway, giggled Zebra. Did anybody ever ask her what she wants? Why no, cried Rabbit. Of course not, shouted Xerxes. Things just aren't done that way. Says who, said Zebra. He threw everybody a kiss and zipped away. Golly, said Pig. Maybe Unicorn's right. Maybe one of us should go up to Unicorn's house and find out what she wants to do for her birthday. Okay, said Elephant. I think Rabbit should go. Said Rabbit. Unicorn is our oldest and most valued customer at the bank. What if I hurt her feelings? Then let's all go, said Elephant. I'll do anything not to cook soft food. Uck! Maybe Zebra's right, said Unicorn. I really want to give a birthday party that's fun, so why shouldn't I tell everybody how I feel? Everybody on the committee left the park and began walking up to Unicorn's house. Unicorn collected her purse and gloves and began walking down to town. Goodness, cried everybody when they saw Unicorn. Here comes Unicorn down the hill. Goodness, cried Unicorn, everybody's coming up the hill. Rabbit took off his cap and gave a little bow. Well, good afternoon, Unicorn, he said. We were just on our way to see you. And I was just on my way to see you, said Unicorn. Isn't that strange? Yes, isn't it? Rabbit took out a handkerchief and mopped his head. They all smiled at each other. There was a long silence. Then Zebra came skating up the block. Happy New Year, he shouted. I see you all got together. Well, what's the word about the birthday celebration? No banquet, shouted everybody, including Unicorn. Everyone looked at Unicorn. You don't want a banquet either? Exclaimed Rabbit. No, shouted Unicorn happily. I want to have a party with chips and dips and music and dancing and lots of fun. You're too old for all that, exclaimed Xerxes. I'm not too old for fun, said Unicorn, and that's what I'd like to have. And I'd like to have the party at my house if you don't mind. Mind, said Elephant, beaming. We don't mind at all. Goodness, cried Unicorn. I'd better get busy. Grandma's having trouble turning the pages. Happy birthday, Unicorn, called Zebra. Yes, cried Elephant happily. Well, things certainly aren't what they used to be. No, cried Unicorn. They are better. And is Unicorn going to have the type of birthday party she wants to have? Let's see, what did she want to have at her party? That's right, peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, friends, what else? Chips and dip and nuts and fun and dancing. Oh, Unicorn's going to have such a fun party, isn't she? And even though you're old, you can have a lot of fun, can't you? I like to have fun. So anyway, happy birthday to me. And if you want to sing with me, let's sing real quickly. Happy birthday to me. Oh, I mean to you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Grammy. Happy birthday to me. I'm going to blow out my candle. Oh, there were too many to blow out. Good night. I love you. Mwah.
Hey.